Hi guys, and welcome back to TashTalk, where we have real conversations about life and creativity. Now, today's guest, you probably know best as playing the ukulele on TikTok and as a finalist on the UK rap game season 5. But to me, he's everyone's hood favorite. It's Reapz. You tell me, bro.
I'm alright, family. How are you, bro?
I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. I feel like I see you in passing in the hood.
Yeah, literally.
You get me? Literally. I only ever really see you like as we're cutting through in it. But yeah, thank you for coming, bro.
Come on, broski. Come on, man.
I think it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
Since Tottenham all the way to now, fam.
Well, this is it. I think not many people know, but basically me and Reapz know each other from
work. The workplace.
The sweatshop.
Yeah. Bro, warehouse. Oh, my days.
Bro, I only did warehouse one time, bro. And that was enough. I did warehouse one time. I was like, no, that's it. I can't. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the money. Did you continue doing warehouse? Like, how many?
Yeah, no, so I was at warehouse for a while because they had us what was it? We was printing the sponsor on the first team players' kits. So it was like,
so the original print, like not even the name of the back, the actual.
So like the get here, it was doing that for a while, and it was good. I feel like it was just a lot of practice. So when I came back to the shop, it was just like boom, boom, boom. Nah, do it. Boom, boom, boom. Did it. Man, it was good though.
Yeah, it was good times, man. I was again like because I had Kwani here before you, and it was like, bro, we were just talking about how,
match days. Can you check the back of the shop for this? No, I cannot check the back of the shop.
There's nothing in the back of the shop,
mad. Bro. It's mad, man.
Facts. I obviously didn't know you prior to working with you at the Hotspur Stadium. Yeah. And also as a Tottenham native, or rather, we can't even technically class myself as a Tottenham native because I wasn't actually born there, innit? But I'm from Tottenham, you get me, innit? Most of my life I've been in Tottenham, innit? But what was life like in Tottenham for you growing up?
Yeah, no, it was just mad. I just feel like every time I think of childhood, I just remember running around, going to the park, this, that, and the other. Like, it was just crazy. Obviously, growing up in Tottenham, there are areas where it's like, hey, if you got there, I will beat you when you get home. Farm. Yeah, mom's just on you. Bro, farm. Hey, epic gate. Go there. Yeah, nah, it's peak. But shall I tell you what's funny? I actually lived, before moving, I lived in Tottenham like most of my life. But I actually moved from one side of Tottenham to the other. So I went from like near Northumberland Park. And then I went to like on the other side of the high road. Yeah, literally.
Because I mean, that high road is two different.
Yeah, it's two different sides, bro. Two different sections, isn't it? And literally just growing up, chilling with friends. I feel like it was very heavily music based for me as well. Cause growing up, I was always hearing music. Mum playing like old school Ghanaian tunes, or like whether it be my brothers listening to the grime tunes, because they was like heavily grime based, like growing up, especially because Tottenham, Skepta, JME, all them lots. And I feel like switching sides, going over to the other side where I'm at now. Obviously I live closer to Meridian, so that's where them lots were. I feel like that has really influenced my music in general. Yeah, but growing up in Tottenham, I wouldn't change it still.
No, I hear that. I hear that, man. Because, I mean, even though I've been there for most of my adult life, and I guess part of my teenage life as well, there's something, it just feels like home, innit? It just feels like home. And it's not the greatest, let's be honest, at times. It's not the greatest. I mean, you know what it's like, innit? But there's also parts that are worse. Like I say,
true.
You get me? So
I feel like
it could be worse.
There's definitely something in the water in Tottenham. I feel like growing up there, there's been so many people that have come out of the ends and just like, bro, you're doing this now, you're doing that. Like I said, Skepta, Jamie, Adele, J.O., Lamar. Look, he used to go to my primary school, bro.
What?
St. Paul's, fam.
Yeah.
Bro, he was there. I remember my brother was telling me, my older bro was telling me, he was like, hey, bro, I used to go to school in Lamar. I was like, no way. Like, I remember I was watching, what music video? I think it was him and Sway, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I was watching that. I was like, nah. Say Sway used to come. Yeah, bro. Like, so yeah, there's definitely something in the water in Tottenham.
I mean,
Eddie, Abra. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the drillers and trappers, they're there as well, fam. Like, bro, something's in the water.
No, it has to be. And I think there is something about what I've also learned myself from like watching, especially the farm and them, is like when you got nothing to lose, bro, or like when you got very little to gain around you, you grind, innit? You graft. Because you have to. You feel me? So you graft or you get me, you fall by the wayside. In terms of like musically growing up, you kind of touched on it, innit? But like what was like the early inspirations for you, like specifically?
Yeah, so literally when it came to music, my mum, she was old school Ghana tunes, like old school 80s tunes. My dad, he's Michael Jackson fanatic number one, innit?
Yeah.
So like man got that side of music from him. I feel like my bros, them growing up, them man were listening to grime. Obviously, this was like what 2000, let's say 2005. Tottenham. Everyone's listening to grime. Skepta, JME, like fam, Prez T, like bare man are coming out at the ends, innit? Bossman Birdie, bare man are just doing their thing. And obviously I feel like that's when I started to like really connect the dots with my writing skills. So I was just like, raw. So this is how the man did my rhyming. When it came to the instrumentation side now, obviously my dad made my brothers go through like piano lessons.
Sick.
Yeah, so they're like actually like classically trained.
Sick.
So I was just like, I need to be able to do this. I don't care how, I need to be able to do this. Unfortunately, the person that was actually going to teach me passed away. So I weren't able to like go to her, and then we never really looked for like another piano teacher around Tottenham. This was literally go church, after church, boom, my bros were going piano lesson. So they were doing that. So you
haven't been trained?
No, I haven't been trained.
So when did you start like just kind of trialing it for yourself? Like,
so I feel like these times here, I would have been like what, like 6, 7. I was watching them. I would go on the keyboard, but it weren't sounding like nothing. I was just blink, sounding rubbish. So like I was just trying to learn, watch them, repeat, learn, watch them, repeat. But it wasn't until I hit secondary school, I'd say around 10, 11, when I really was like, cool, music is something that I really looked forward to. I really want to do this. This is the time now. I can actually comprehend what I'm doing. So school, there was a thing called music form. If you were sick at music, you'd get put in that form. Like if you was in like 7G, 7B, 7C, they would take you out of your normal form and put you all in the music form. So all the naturally talented music players, they would all go into that form. And I was like,
what school was this?
Bishop Stopford's.
Oh, okay.
Enfield.
So you kind of went at the ends?
Yeah, I went out the ends for a bit for like secondary school.
Yeah.
But yeah, learning, going there, I was just like, right, I need to get in this form. So anyway, I was doing my thing. I was one of the top like students when it came to like playing piano, because I understood kind of what they were showing, man. I was like, right, cool, this is C, this is F, this is re, te, te. So I'm doing well. Never made it into music form. Never. They never allowed, man.
Why? Did you ask?
No, shall I tell you what? I feel like at the time, the music teacher, he was like, right, cool, I need to make sure like these lots are proper. And it wasn't until my last year when he was leaving that he was like, yeah, you know what, Reapz, you're good. Like, and that's when I became a music prefect in my last year. And yeah, it's mad. So throughout my whole time in secondary school, they never let me into the music form. But on my last year, they were like, yeah, you can be music prefect because you're that guy now. So it was just like from year 7 to year 10, I was grafting, just trying to be good enough to get in the form. Year 11 comes now. They were like, scratch the form, you're going to be music prefect.
So you kind of went above and beyond like at that point.
Yeah,
like,
slightly.
But it's mad though, because I don't know, I almost feel like there's so much you could have learned if they had bust you from the jump. But then equally, you learned how to grind.
Yeah, exactly.
It was hustle.
It was hard because, and when you're in music form, you get the badge as well, isn't it? So it's just like music form. So I was like, but to be fair, I got a badge when I was a prefect anyway. So
sick.
And that was like head of like prefects of music. So there was like different prefects for different subjects: English, science, RE. But I was the prefect for music.
I read it. When did the ukulele get involved?
All right, so this is a bit of a story that I don't want to tell. But
what do you mean?
So yeah, in secondary school.
God, I'm intrigued now.
Nah, in secondary school, there was ukuleles all over the wall. So from year 7 to year 11, I was just looking at the wall. I was thinking, rah, these are cold, like just blue ukuleles everywhere. Like imagine this whole room, just ukulele'd up. I'm just like, rah. So obviously I'd pick one up. Not sounding good, same with the piano, like just doing my own thing. I remember being in assembly, sometimes the music form lot, they would be at the front, gonna perform before assembly, and I'll just be there like, rah, cool, what are they gonna play? They're playing some sick tune, I've forgotten what it's called. Probably like.
Jason Mraz?
Yeah, that tune, so cool. They're playing that, I'm like, nah, this is sick. And then they got the singers and everything. I'm like, nah, I need to learn this. Year 11 comes now. I'm like, cool. This is my last year in this school. I'm cutting. I'm never coming back. This is it. Like, new stage in life. I see the ukulele on the wall. The ukulele's looking at me. I look back at it. It's looking back at me. I'm like,
finna get me a ukulele.
I'm finna get me a ukulele. I grabbed that. I'm like, cool. Bishop Stopfords. It's been a great. Yeah. Quickly out. Since then, just started practicing, playing. But obviously, it was bad at the time to do it, but I feel like so much good has come out of it because I've gone back to my school, like I've performed, I've gone to different schools, like taught, like so much has happened from that one ukulele.
So you just took it at, like, you literally took on like the concept of like learning a whole new instrument by yourself just because.
Literally, bro.
That's inspiring. Do you reckon having the piano background helped pick up the ukulele quicker?
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I feel like...
I just think it's a whole different...
Shall I tell you what? Because I know what music is meant to sound like, I was able to transfer that. Not the actual skills.
You know when it's wrong.
Yeah. So it was just like, that's not sounding good.
Yeah.
Let's switch that. And then so it just started gradually growing, just getting better. Literally, you can take what you know about the keys, like, if you put this with this, it will make this chord. If you put this with that, it will make a diminished seventh for this, that, and the other. So I feel like being able to understand music to an extent, I was able to carry it over. Same, I was able to take what I learned from ukulele over to guitar because I played ukulele before I started playing guitar. How different is it? Because a ukulele, is it less string? It's smaller, of course, isn't it? Yeah, so ukulele's got 4 strings.
Oh, it's only 4.
Yeah, only 4, like a bass guitar kind of.
Okay.
And guitar has 6 strings. I feel like there's a lot of techniques that you can take across, like when it comes to like percussion on the guitar or like different things like that. But mainly the fretboard, that's not really the same. You have to learn where you're going, this, that, and the other. But I feel like knowing what chord is which, that's what really helped me.
Just kind of cut the time in half.
Yeah, like, take everything over, like switch.
Interesting.
So yeah, hopefully I want to learn violin next or something.
Yeah, classical Reapz,
bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do the one-man band thing. Mainly, what I would like to do is on stage, the Ed Sheeran, start with the drums.
Yeah.
Do my thing on that, switch instrument. Like that's what I'm aiming to get at with.
Sick.
Yeah.
The decision to start playing the ukulele on TikTok, like how did that come about?
COVID times, I believe. I feel like the rest
of us, bro.
Everything was COVID.
Try something.
Everyone's inside. No one's going out. Everyone's make a skill, do something, innit? So I feel like I just started playing ukulele, playing it, rapping with it as well. And then it just started growing from there. And I never expected it. I feel like because it was so niche, so out there, so rare.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what made it catch on. And I feel like it's inspired so many like people to start learning instruments instead of just doing drill, trap, stab man down. Yeah, none of that.
I mean, we love it, but
of course. But I feel like it's broadened the horizons for people, innit? Like you can do music, but it doesn't just have to be that. You can pick up an instrument, start playing, start rapping, start singing, anything. Spoken word. Like imagine someone playing piano and just doing spoken word at the same time. Like it's something different, innit? So
I mean, it definitely opened doors for you, man, because like that was the first time I'd seen it, you get me? As much as I'd known you prior to the point of you actually playing the ukulele on TikTok, like just seeing it in my head, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So you got this black guy playing the ukulele, rapping on like a drill tempo, like it doesn't, it's not supposed to fit, you feel me? Like, but then Hood Favorite comes out, you get me Bando Basic, and then 1.3 million views later,
I lie.
You gave me 8 million streams on Spotify later.
Mad.
When you wrote that, did you know it was going to take off, or was it just, again, it's another passing idea that you were just trying to...
The thing, oh my gosh, Tash, Bando Basic, without the ukulele, I dropped it before that.
Oh.
So I dropped that whole song, on a proper drill beat, bro.
Oh, like on Spotify and that? Or was it just like on a...
It was on YouTube. It It was on YouTube. It had a whole music video. I have the music video on my phone now.
My gosh.
So yeah. So man's done that now. How many views did it get? Like 50,000 views, I'd say. Obviously, I've promoted it, doing it on TikTok with the ukulele. That blew, went to Mills, and that is when man got signed. And after man got signed, they made me take down the old version.
Aha. So that's why when I was looking for the old, I didn't know there was an old version.
Yeah, so old version got taken off YouTube, everything. Like, it was for my friends' channels, like freestyle page. Like, we was building our own thing.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so that got taken down. We re-uploaded it as it is now. And this is the Bando Basic everybody knows today.
This is it.
Yeah. But
interesting.
The previous version, it like, you wouldn't think it's Bando Basic.
So, I mean, how does that make you feel? How do you feel about, which one do you prefer?
I like the new one because obviously, like, it's brought man to where I am today.
Yeah, of course.
But the nostalgia of the old one, like hearing it, the way the beat sounded, everything about it, just, yeah.
It's what you made as the original, the original source.
Sometimes to this day, I listen back, I'm like,
good times.
But I hear why the ukulele version is better though, because it does sound like every other tune, like every other drill song. Like literally every other drill song that you can hear, like Skeng, 4 doors, this, that, and the other, like it would sound like it would just get lost in the mix.
Yeah.
But now it's got this ukulele, this, that, and the other. It's different. Yeah.
And also you got the blessing of being able to create variations because now you got the acoustic version, you got the the version with the actual beat. You get me? Like, so
literally,
I guess it makes it more monetizable. What was it like getting signed, bro? What was that like? I mean, that's the dream. That's the dream for everyone.
Yeah, literally. That was a mad time. I feel like I was able to learn a lot while it was going on. I feel like knowing if it's what you want, if it's like not what you want. Brazy, so many different like labels would be shouting you. They would tell you, oh yeah, no, come over here, come over this side, come over this side. But not many of them might have your best interest at heart.
I mean, most of them don't have your best interest at heart.
Literally, they're just trying to make money at the end of the day, innit? So I feel like if you know you can do it on your own, keep trying to push. If you feel like a label is going to help you, then by all means, go for the label. But at the same time, know your worth so that you don't get stuck in a trap. Don't get this, that, and the other, innit? I feel like, it was brazy times, like everyone shouting you, your phone's just pinging off, like don't know what to do most of the time. Obviously, I live right by a college, like, so going past there, like all the students running up at you, like red hairs.
Like I see you on TikTok.
It's brazy.
So who do you end up signing with?
I was with 5K Records.
Okay.
So that's like a subdivision of Sony, innit? And it was good. I feel like I learned a lot. Like getting J5 to produce the actual beat for Bando Basic. I feel like that was,
like I was saying earlier before we started, it's like connections, you get me? And just like having those links and whatnot.
Yeah, so J5 producing it. I feel like watching him make the beat around my ukulele bars, I was just doing my strumming thing, and I was just like, this guy's got it patterned. Adding my little piano here and there because obviously, I had to floss out. So it was mad, and the types of studios going there, recording, bare different studios, and you're thinking, this must cost bags.
I mean, it does. Like, and I think if I'm honest, like obviously I can't really touch on your label experience, only you can in it, but my understanding of the label experience is that a lot of these labels will end up spending a lot of money on these recording studios and whatnot. And I think a lot of artists unfortunately don't realize, bro, that's coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of your pocket, you feel me? And so
it's mad.
I guess just something to highlight to aspiring artists, you get me? It's like you say, if you think that's what you need, then by all means go for it, you get me? But just understand that like there's money to be made here, and you're the commodity. So like, just you get me. Be vigilant. You get me. When you started seeing like stuff grow up on TikTok, did you see like your numbers grow on Spotify outside of like Bando Basic? Did the audience kind of like filter through to your other songs?
Shall I tell you what? Prior to that, I hadn't dropped music.
I feel like I saw on your Spotify there was like stuff from like 2022.
my Spotify, never.
Really?
I actually hadn't dropped music. Like,
Wow.
I was making music, but it was just there, innit? More time, like, I would drop on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fun. Like, man was getting like 3 bags here, there, 3 bag here, there, 4 bag views. But yeah, I never actually dropped a song on Spotify, video, anything.
So Bando Basic was the first one?
Literally.
That's mad. But I think you played a good game though, because I mean, again, I've had similar experience where I've done the drop on the Spotify, I've dropped the EP, I've done the music video, and it's all good when you've got the art, but then if you haven't got the audience,
that's when it's
and you start burning out, bro. You get me? You start to question.
It's important that you do shows, you do this, you make you're known, you're seen, like try to get seen as much as possible, like be annoying on TikTok, be annoying on Instagram, like fam, see my face, see what I'm doing, hear this tune. I know I played it for you earlier, but listen to the tune again. And again. But yeah, like this is why that is important at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
So was you doing shows before Bando Basic? Or was you just writing music and then you had that one thing that kind of just tipped over?
So you see how I dropped the song Bando Basic prior on a drill tune? My brethren that was doing that was actually running shows, doing like shows in different areas, Stevenage, where else? Wembley. Like, so I was doing that. And at that time, I was just like recording songs, go there, perform, literally nothing major. It's like a little competition. But at that time, that's when I was mainly starting to do more on the ukulele as well. Started to do more. Ended up doing the Bando Basic during that time on the ukulele. And then, it just
took off.
Yeah, it just took off.
It took off. Was there anything that surprised you about that shift, that having that like influx of eyes on you that made you go, whoa, outside of like, you get me, the people in the college and whatnot seeing you? Was there anything that made you go, raw?
It's just mainly, when people come up to you, like, it's just like, raw, like, you've actually clocked me, I'm doing my thing, cool. Like, obviously it's a humbling experience, facts, but I feel like that is the main thing. When people come up to you and be like, yo, bro, you're doing your thing, like, you're cold. I would say that's like, the
especially coming
thing.
from the ends as well, bro. It's like
facts.
Where a lot of us don't make it out. You feel me? It's like,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's a lot. And so I kind of want to touch on going from that to a rap game, and how you ended up on the Rap Game UK season 5. So now I want to ask, because I don't know how much your NDA will allow you to disclose, innit? But did you apply like the rest of us? Say no more.
So I'm gonna say this, I've applied so many times for that show, innit?
Yeah.
Like from when it first dropped.
Same, bro.
I was applying. Never got shouted. Nobody got back to me, bro. Let's just say after the Bando Basic, like,
of course,
man's just
of course. So you know who I am now. And it's like, but this is another thing though, man, about this industry, is that, again, especially when you're from the ends and we're not really taught to kind of like know our value, bro. It's like, there's a reason why you got shouted this time over the other times. It's because now you brought value to the table, because you had eyes on you. You get me? In the same way when you're going to a label, bro, they're trying to make the money. You get me?
Facts.
And so there has to be a level, like, if you're trying to be a successful musical artist, bro, there has to be an understanding that, bro, anytime you're being invited into a building, it's because you got something you can bring as well. You get me? Like, and so what was Rap Game like for you, bro? Was there anything that surprised you about it?
Anything that surprised me? A lot of waiting. Around. It's one of them ones.
Yeah, of course.
I'd say that's the main bad thing. Like, long hours of waiting, just sitting down. Maybe someone's not ready. This is not ready. That's not ready. We need to wait for an audience to come. The waiting around bit. That's the worst bit.
Obviously, we only see like that final hour episode.
Exactly.
But you were shooting that for like 2-3 days. Like,
exactly. So
just waiting around.
Just literally sitting around thinking, what am I doing right now? But then you can use that, like, I was using that time to write more time, so I was just writing. But it's hard because you can't really write, because they give you your challenges after. Like, you get your challenge, but the way they give you your challenge is like, alright, cool, you need to do this, that, and the other, and use 5 words of this, that, and the other. Make sure you use these 5 words and with this, that, and the other. So it's one of them ones. So you can't preempt what they're gonna give you to do.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's the only thing. But nah, pros, I would say. What are the pros? Networking. Biggest networking opportunity you could possibly get. Like, you're so many different artists. Firstly, Reapz and Conan, Target, they're there. And they're bringing in whoever, Jamie, Skepta, this, that, and the other. Yeah, exactly.
How much time did you get with them? Like, how much time did you get, obviously, outside of like filming, how much time, like downtime did you get with like Reapz and Conan and Target?
So it wasn't, downtime, like just like with cameras off, you mean? Yeah. So it wouldn't be like too long. Like they might be in the area for like after the challenge for a bit. Obviously we're all recording like our little VDs, which is like a vlog, talking to the camera. Everyone has to do that. They have to do that as well. So in between that, it, like maybe talk to them for a bit, be like, oh yeah, they'll be like, oh, how you lot's finding it? It's not really anything major.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I feel like there could have been more. Yeah,
of course.
But they did do their thing. Like at the end of the day, they did tell man, you can improve in these parts, you can improve in these sections. Obviously, if you want to do this, you have to do that. So they did have good feedback, and I feel like,
I mean, even from as an audience member, like you can kind of tell that it isn't one of those reality shows where there's not an over like exaggeration of connection between the judges and the contestants. Like in comparison to some other reality shows, you get me? And I don't think all of them should be the same. But what was the biggest takeaway from the Rap Game UK?
Believe in yourself. Because I feel like at the start, I've done my thing, innit? So let's do the Rap Game run through. Yeah. First challenge, obviously, is basically introducing yourself. Yeah. Go there. I feel like I done my thing, innit?
Of course.
So
one of one, bro.
Obviously, some man struggled on that, and some man did well. Second challenge, everybody flopped. Everybody, and that's the first in Rap Game history. So, shall I tell you what makes me so mad? I was so close to completing that. I could have been the only one. I was so like, it was like literally 2 bars, but yeah, we all flopped, and I feel like that was like made everyone's morale just drop after that. So challenge 3 came now. I was like, nah, I need to do this. I need to do this. M Honcho's there in my Crocs, doing my thing, start singing up. And I got first place in that challenge. So I feel like at that moment, I was just doing what I wanted to do. I wasn't thinking about, what do the judges want to hear, this and that. But I was just like, this is the task they've given. I'm going to do this task, but I need to do it to the best of my ability. I think we had to like make a catchy chorus or something, innit? So done that. Challenge 4 now. During the like middle of Rap Game, I plummeted. Like I just went on downward spiral, 5th place, 6th place. I was thinking, hey.
What do you think contributed to that?
I don't know, man. I just feel like I was just maybe getting distracted. I don't know. I feel like, especially, okay, cool. Being top, like you're on an all-time high, you're thinking, no one can take me down. Like, I did my thing. So obviously, these men are trying to grind for that same top spot, innit? And you can't take a minute to relax. You can't take your foot off the gas car. Otherwise, you're going to get overtaken, innit? So I feel like I might have just taken my foot off the gas. Obviously, at the same time, I'm thinking, nah, wait, how are these man trying to spin me? Like, I'm actually doing my thing. Yeah. Anyway, still getting 5th, 6th. Nearly hitting breaking point, thinking, nah, my man's done out here, bro. Like, what am I going to do? Like, 5th, 6th, nah, safe. And obviously, T Rhodes, he was like 6th the week before, man. And then he just got top spot the week after. So I'm thinking, nah, my man was 6th. And now he's top spot. Nah, I can do this. Yeah, so thanks. Going through that, just in my head, thinking, what am I going to do? Yeah. They done messed up when they put a piano up. They done messed up when they brought the piano.
You said out. Let me roll up my sleeves.
Literally, bro. Literally, they done messed up with Fraser T. Smith as well. Cool. I'm showing up. Gone there now. Showed it. Obviously, rapping, playing piano. Fraser's there doing his little crept. Corner went there. Target, smiling up. Avellino, gassed. I'm just there like, I've done my thing. You lot should never have given me this piano card. I'm gonna rinse this one. Ended up getting first place that week.
Yep.
The challenge after that was the performance night. Obviously, I'm used to performing in front of people, so that wasn't a worry to me. Like going there, shelling it. But the others, I feel like some of them may not have performed in front of people, so it was a bit nerve-wracking for them. Some of them, like, I don't know if, like, it was a weird one, innit? Like, I feel like I felt prepared. I'm not really worried when I go in front of a crowd or like to go perform, innit?
Done it, bro.
So, gone there now. What was it? The rehearsal beforehand, I was flopping.
Really?
Flopping.
What? How so? Like just forgetting lyrics and stuff?
Yeah, like the ukulele wasn't going well. Like just like bare things was going wrong.
And how long was between rehearsal and the final show?
It was all on the same night, like literally. So like one hour beforehand, trying it. It's not working. I'm thinking, no, I can't flop on stage, bro. I cannot. So audience are here now. Hit the stage. I do what I practiced. Start off with the ukulele, go up there, lift it up, doing my thing. Obviously, that's the crowd is gassed. Like, my guy's playing the ukulele. What's going on? And then I'm like, DJ, run it. Put down the ukulele, tune starts, shell down everything, pick back up the ukulele. The gas, the crowd is loving it, thinking, yo, this is mad. Obviously, they're singing my chorus back to me. I'm thinking, yo, and they didn't sing for anybody else.
Sick.
They asked me to wheel it up, do it again. I even performed it twice. Got a wheel up on that. And yeah, that night there was my best moment at Rap Game. I feel like, and especially because it was coming to the end as well.
So he was kind of like
ending on a high, innit? So it was amazing. Crept Corner and Target, obviously, they were like, Reapz, I don't know how you done it. 6th place, 5th place, but then to have a week like that where you just shelled down everybody, like you killed everybody basically. And I feel like, that's why I always say, just believe in yourself.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think when you're playing those, it's a long game, innit? It's a marathon. Like, I mean, I've watched enough reality television to kind of understand how these things work. And sometimes the person who's, last place in the first couple of weeks, like, sometimes you don't really want to shine too bright too quick. You get me? Like, because if you come in like swinging, there's only one place for you to go unless you can keep it up. You feel
and
me?
I feel like
down.
And I feel like that's what happened to Luce, because when he was there, like he was shelling it. Cold every week. So I feel like it was a bit nitpicky when it came to him. Like certain times, like he was cold. I feel like he could have got first place, but someone else got first place. And I'm like, because he's coming at, like all-time high, like smacking off everybody at the Clash, doing this, that, and the other, like because he
set the bar so high.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mad one. But I feel like he done his thing. Like that's broski, innit? Like he's cold.
Yeah, of course.
So so it was a bit harder for, like, I feel like him when it came to that point near the end where it's like, this guy's first. So
how do you top yourself? Like it's tough.
Yeah,
when you walked into Rap Game, did you walk in there with like a game plan? Like, was it like, all right, cool, I know I'm gonna win this thing?
I weren't sure,
Yeah.
But it was mad because I knew 2 people on the show prior to actually coming on the show, innit?
Okay.
So when I seen them, I was like, all right, this might be a bit harder than I thought.
So did you have a little debrief with them?
Nah, when we got there, and I was like, Dahlia, I know you from like we was on another competition prior. Sick. And T-Rose I know from like this thing called Spotlight, which is like a youth club where you can learn, make music, like they teach you a lot, innit? I wouldn't be here without them lots too. So yeah. And I feel like it was mad. I didn't have a game plan. I was just like, gonna go in here, show my ability, show what I can do, show what I bring to music. Hopefully. knowing all will go well, innit?
Yeah,
I just feel like, I felt like because I had what I had, piano, ukulele, this, that, like my knowledge of music was just different compared to the others, innit? So I felt like this will definitely help me.
You have to shine through.
Yeah.
I think it did, bro. It absolutely did, regardless of what the outcome was, you get me? It absolutely did, because, and I also think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think you had the biggest following going in there potentially.
No, T Rhodes did.
Did he?
Yeah, he had more on TikTok than me.
Okay. Well, I mean, still, you had already built like a substantial audience before you'd even walked in there, you get me? Then you bring the piano, the ukulele, the performance aspect, because like you say, not everyone, a lot of artists, especially those who are applying to rap game, they're kind of like, they're internet rappers, you get me? So you can drop a song in your bedroom, that's fine. When it's time to step up on that stage,
now,
bro, it's a
different story, innit? Different kettle of fish.
Absolutely different skill. And when I was performing, I had musical theatre background, so bro, put me on stage for an hour and a half, I'm good to go, bro. I'm good to go, you get me? Literally. But that's not everyone's experience, you feel me? So I say that to say, as much as I feel like you should have won, you get me? I'm probably biased, of course, you get me? Like, what do you think, in your own personal opinion, what do you think the reason was for them not picking you as the winner? That's sort of good.
I'll tell you what, it's crazy. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like because of where I was already kind of thing as well. Like, same with T Rhodes, like, T showed his final, bro.
Yeah.
T could have won. I was thinking, nah, no way. But I feel like it's because, obviously T had more followers than me. I was like second, like not too far behind him. So I feel like us two, like we have our page, we have our platform, like we just need to utilize it.
Yeah.
And I feel like obviously with the other two, they like Luce, he had a following kind of, because obviously like he's a very talented brother. Like he's been acting, he was seen but not as known. And I feel like this is what he needed to like give him that extra boost. And I feel like Broski's doing the mad thing right now. He's utilized it, and I feel like he's doing well. So in choosing their winner at the time, I understand it. Like, it made sense.
It's TV at the it's TV at the end of the day, bro. Before it's anything, it doesn't matter whether it's X Factor, whether it's Rap Game, Drag Race, Love Island, it's TV, you get me? Like, and so unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, they have to create that arc, you get me? They have to think, all right, cool, after the show, what's this gonna look like? It's like, all right, cool, Reapz was already doing his thing, you get me, before
they
coming on.
Been
so
like, raw, this is scripted.
And all of that, you get me, with the accusations and whatnot. What's life been like after Rap Game? It's been like, what, a year now, right? Well, it's been a year since it aired, so you probably filmed well over it.
It's been mad. I feel like same old music. Like, nothing's really changed. I feel like, to be fair, I've been getting more like endorsements and shit. So
sick.
Like, for example, Fresh Ego Kid.
Nice.
I worked with them.
Yes. The music videos, I sort of, of course.
Yeah, so I was working with them. Did a couple projects, obviously helped them release these hats.
Sick.
Champion as well. We're in Champion now.
Nice.
And I've just been trying to work with different brands, just trying to, what's it? Put my hands in all the pies, innit? 'Cause I feel like if I just obviously continue music, I can't just do music.
Of course.
I do engineering as well. Been engineering.
Nice.
Just trying to, branch out more. Just get my face seen more. I would do TV again. Not sure what I would do.
I think like once you've been on TV once,
you want to go back. It's fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's easier to go back as well, because like you, as we're seeing, like especially with like Love Island and Big Brother, like there's people who have already been on TV who are going on to other. Exactly.
I'm a
celebrity. I mean, who knows, bro? Give a couple of years, you get me,
bro.
like,
get me on Traitors. Get me and Tash on Traitors now.
I'll do Traitors. I'll do Squid Game The Challenge. I'll do Big Brother. Race Around the World, I would do, like, bro, you know, I'm ready for TV.
I feel like for me, Traitors is the main one, because the first season I watched it, I was like, this show is amazing, bro. The way they planned it out, Claudia Winkleman, fair play, the bro, pattern.
But then I also remember someone saying to me, do you really want to be on a show like Traitors? Because then I mean, I don't know, it's probably less so for you, but like where I'm in a 9 to 5 now, it's like, do you want to be known as that guy that's a liar? You get me? But it's like, bro.
But what if you're faithful? You might be a faithful.
True, this is it. Like, it's the game. You got to play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And if there's money on the line, then...
And to be fair, I feel like after Traitors, like, I've seen so many of them on TV doing other stuff now.
Yeah.
So it's a...
This is it. I think that's the kind of pathway to...
Like, yeah.
You know, you kind of got to stay in that circle, man. I'll definitely absolutely do TV. And in terms of like, so you mentioned obviously Champion, Fresh Ego Kid. How else are you monetizing your creativity?
Other than like, I feel like with musicians, the main way to get paid is through shows, isn't it? So absolutely. Shows is the main thing. Other than that, endorsements, and then after that is literally the music.
I mean, Spotify.
yeah, literally.
Chicken and then, change, bro.
And what else? Going to different schools, talking to them. Like I've done that. Yeah, literally.
Sick.
So I've literally ran a masterclass with like a primary school full of like, I don't even know how many, God knows how many children.
Nice. How was that?
No, it was good. Like I feel like that's something I really want to get into. I've been talking to Tottenham Community Sports Centre. Yeah. Trying to talk to them more. They were telling me about a campaign that's coming up where Haringey is actually going to be the borough of like culture in London. It changes every it changes every year. So obviously I was gonna go into that and try and see how I could, help out. What's your...
bro, because me and Haringey Council been going back and forth for almost a decade now, bro. And these people get on my last nerve, innit? It's just, you know how they are, innit? I just hope they do it right. I mean, it's not even down to them, it's down to you get me? Yeah, I'm glad they picked someone like you to potentially, be involved in this campaign, because I know you're going to be able to bring
of course,
something of value, you get me? Real culture.
That's what I'm saying.
I just really hope that they put the money behind it, man, because that's the one thing about Haringey and Tottenham specifically.
Yeah, no,
not even Haringey, Tottenham specifically, bro, because you go to flipping Muswell Hill, bro.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. We know where the money is in Haringey, bro.
Man's going to stand on Ali Pali, just look down, and then you look down to the other side, just looking at it.
You see the stadium, but all the blocks, bro. You feel me? So mad. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad.
So that's going to be, I feel like that's going to be sick. I feel like bringing something this substantial to the area, I feel like, to be fair, the area's been changing though.
You're telling me, bro.
The area's been, bro, with the new builds, this and the other. I feel like this is just like another little step to achieving the ideal Tottenham. Not the slums no more.
Yeah, trust.
So,
you say that, they're not going to touch MPK for now. So it's like, it's still going to be...
Yeah, I think?
No, not for now, bro, because they have to work on my patch first.
Oh,
they're working on my patch before and they were supposed to start that, bro. They were supposed to start that time ago.
Fam.
Time ago.
They literally built one tiny new block on my road.
Opposite the graveyard? Yeah.
One tiny new block there, but Selby is meant to be getting like some mad regeneration. Farm is meant to be getting some mad regeneration.
Bro, they've been talking about farms regeneration for decades, bro.
But bro,
but again, it's like we know where the money's been siphoned off to. You get me? So it's like it's all a bit long.
Literally,
have you had any like collaborations with Hotspur? Official collaborations?
Yes, kind of. Okay, I went one time to help with like some FIFA tournament, and I was like picking out the winners and this and that. Sure. My friend Matt works in Tottenham, so he's like, come along, there's gonna be this guy here, this guy there. Met Ledley King, Matt Dawson.
Nice.
Like, yeah, it was good. I feel like I would definitely want to work more with Tottenham, and I feel like
it makes sense, bro.
With working with the community centre, hopefully doing that first, and then building up to the stadium, this and the other. Maybe. Oh, who was it I seen? Shocker artist. He went to... I forgot what he was opening, but he was helping like open up a new in Ends.
Sick.
In like some school or something. I'm not even sure it was, but I would love to do stuff like that. Just like really helping the community, like giving back to like where it all started.
Facts.
That's one thing that I would love to do.
How are you doing? Not so much how are you doing your outreach, but like how are you finding doing the outreach? Are you waiting for like people to come to you, or you like, do you have a team or anything that's going like, all right, guys, we got Reapz like?
Yeah, so my team like literally is my brother, innit? My brother's my manager. He helps me run mainly everything, innit? So we'll message different schools, see like what they're up to. Like, first school I went to was a secondary school, Kingsmead. Went there. No, first secondary school I went to was my own secondary school. Obviously, that's my own school.
Back to the origins.
Yeah,
exactly.
Full circle moment. Full circle moment. Told them about the ukulele that
You told him, yeah? Yeah. Good. No, it's good. And then, honesty, bro.
Then I went to like another school in Enfield, Kingsmead. And I feel like that's how it started with the whole branching out, message them, talk to them. Yeah, just inspire the youth.
Yeah. No, it's important, man. Especially the platform that you've blown up on being TikTok. It's like it goes hand in hand. You get me? Like I definitely think there's so much space for you to leverage, you know, that audience. I mean, I guess just out of curiosity, like what does your audience look like on TikTok? Age demographic wise,
I would say anywhere between 11
really
to 35.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
It's a mad one because I feel like my demographic has grown as well because they're older now, innit? When I first dropped Bando, basically, that was 2 years ago. I remember my little brother was in he's in college now. Well, sixth form college now.
He was in secondary, essentially.
Yeah, like literally, he was. How old is he? I think he might have been like maybe year 10. Yeah, I think he might have been year 10 when it dropped. So obviously, it's just it's mad. It's mad. I feel like a lot of the younger lots, they're like, going back to I went back to my primary school as well, seeing them lots. So they were like, you're on TikTok, and they're from like 5 up to 11.
That is mad.
Secondary school lots know me, and then So.
I think the reason why I asked, and the crazy thing about that is because it's so hard to even target that demographic. You get me?
Yeah.
Like especially when you're like mid-20s or whatever, like or even plus. Like I mean, mine is 25 to 34. That's like my core. You get me? I've got a few like 34 upwards and then just a few like 21 to 25s. But bro, 11 to 16, bro.
Yeah.
I guess because my content is not just for them. You get me? But the fact that you had a song that was able to target and reach such a young demographic, and you know that you've been able to grow with them and watch them grow and whatnot. Like, I know that for a second. I
feel like it was the catchiness, innit? Just
of course,
it's the catchiness.
Ukulele.
Like when everything's just like it was
just fun, and it's just like it's light.
So
you get me?
It was able to like. They were like, "Raw, this is a banger." This is like the older lot. They were like, "Oh, this is sick," but like obviously,
it's not for them, bro.
Yeah, it's not really for them, innit? But they still like rate it because he's playing an instrument, doing his thing, innit? So I feel like that's where both sides see it differently, innit? The older lot are like, like you're cold, you're rapping, inspiring the youths. The youths are like, you're sick, like the music, like just down, like exactly. So everyone sees it differently. Innit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you got to leverage all of it, bro. Obviously, so you're independent. Yeah. What's the plan now? What does the plan look like for you?
More music, literally. That's the main thing I'm trying to do more. Like more music and more shows. I feel like I want to develop as a on-stage artist more.
Sick.
So like I said, you know, the Ed Sheeran, how he starts with a drum beat, plays the ukulele, plays the guitar, start rapping into the mic. Like I want to start doing more stuff like that because right now I feel like I'm just showing one thing at a time. Like I would either just rap or go on stage, ukulele rap, or if there's a piano, utilize that, do my own thing, innit? But I feel like I want to showcase all of it together. My producing side, the engineering, recording, everything, innit? So that's one thing I'm trying to do more.
Yeah,
needs practice though. Needs practice.
Yeah, of course. But then it goes back to you watching your brothers play the piano. It's like, watch it, take notes, fail. Watch it, take notes, fail. You get me? And then you end up grabbing it. And I think in a previous conversation I had with Kwame was that like TikTok is the perfect place for that. You get me? Like the way you can chop things and kind of do things just off the cuff.
Editing,
like,
CapCut. Just makes everything so much easier.
CapCut, bro. You get me?
Yeah, man.
I definitely think you can showcase that like in no way, like, that would be so easy for you. What would be the dream collaboration?
I don't know what my dream collaboration is right now. I feel like I'm still finding my way, still building myself.
Yeah.
So I can get to that level of dream collaboration, innit? Because right now in my head, I'm just like, I'm not even where I need to be yet. So I need to build myself so I can get to that.
Where do you want to be? I guess I could rephrase it. Like, what does success look like for you?
Success, I feel like just knowing that I'm doing more, just building, helping the community, just like getting my face out there more as well. That would help. I feel like that is success to me. Like just being able to like help community, help friends, family. That's it. I'm happy. I want to be that old head in Enzo.
Uncle Reapz. Uncle
Reapz. Be like, yeah.
But you're not uncle yet, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So you kind of got.
It's mad, but
you got a few years before then.
When
bro.
man's like 50, like people know, like, right, this is Reapz. Like, Big Reapz has done this, done that, like, helped out the community, like open this, helped. Yeah, bare things man wants to do, accomplish, I should say.
And but, I think Tottenham is a perfect place to do that because I think a lot of man, when they make it, they dip from the ends. You get me? And I don't blame them to some extent.
Yeah,
I don't blame them. You get me? But we also need people to be able to build up the community as well. You get me? So then people don't feel like they need to leave the ends, bro. Because
bro, man's trying to be on my Bernie Grant, fam.
Yeah, straight up. You get me? The Reapz Sports Centre.
Exactly.
You get me? The Reapz Award. You get me?
You're not ready.
Yeah, man.
You're not ready.
All these
like
scholarships to these kids and whatnot.
Exactly. I feel like that's where it is. Like helping the youth get to where they need to be. Because fam, when I'm in a retirement home, I need someone competent to look after man, bro. Yeah, so like I feel like helping them like realize their potential is one key thing that's very important right now. Yeah. So musically, is there gonna be an album? I mean, I asked this just because like I'm a sucker for an album, but like albums don't do well these days anyway. I'm saying that for my own personal. Shall I tell you what? Will the EP do? Because like right now I've just been doing up singles, innit? So I feel like I want to try. Like, shall I tell you what? Realistically, with my unreleased music, I could drop an album.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
But I feel like I need to work my way to that. So start with the EP, maybe 4 or 5 songs. Like
test the waters out.
See what people like, see what people don't like, before man builds to that 50 song album.
50 song album, bro. I didn't want 50 song album from my favorite artist, bro.
No, I'm joking. But,
mad, bro.
But yeah, just before I build an album per se, just knowing what people want to hear mainly, because I feel like with my music, I've done so many different types of stuff. So like one of my recent songs, Killy Them, sounds like mostly Afro beats and grime.
Completely different.
But it's not anything to do with ukulele, guitar, or anything. Yeah. Fresh Ego Kid, obviously, that was for the hat. So that one was built a bit differently. Again, not guitar, ukulele. I feel like Get to the Bag, that was a ukulele one. Yep. And then obviously Bando Basic. So I feel like just knowing more what people would want to hear, I'm definitely going to keep on doing the ukulele.
Yeah, because there's enough evidence there to prove that's what people want, you feel me?
One of my brethren, he actually plays ukulele as well, innit? So obviously I was trying to bring him more into the scene. Sick. He sings, amazing singer. So yeah, just trying to build more music with him, probably do some videos, get some ukulele content going. And yeah, man, just building. I look forward to seeing it. Yeah, I've got one more question for you, bro, and I'm going to ask it to every single person who comes on this podcast. And that question is, if there's one thing you want everyone to know about you, what would it be? Oh, that's a good one.
What do you want them to know?
I nearly gave up music before I recorded Bando Basic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's the one.
Wow. You almost gave up music?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like I was just long, innit? Like I was just getting tired of it. I was just like, nah, this ain't the one. But then I recorded Bando Basic, and then
there's a lesson there, bro.
Yeah,
there's a lesson, man. And I think obviously it's your experience in it, but I've also been there, and I guess I've put my music aside for the right reasons, in my opinion. But you're not the only artist to have felt that. You get me? Most artists
do feel that at some point.
Most artists quit music before they actually finally get that break. But I think your story is a testament to resilience and
thank you, bro.
You get me, and sticking to your thing. You get me,
bro. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's mad now that I think about it, because you never know when something's gonna happen or when something's gonna pop up. Like anything can happen. So don't give up on your dreams, and just like keep on striving. That's one thing I would always say. Yeah.
Facts. Bro, I appreciate you coming in. I do this every time, bro. I can never reach my guest, bro. You get me up. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching my guy Reapz. I'm Tash. And make sure you subscribe. Because if you don't, I probably can't pay my rent. So till next time.
Love.
Till next time.